All right, how you? Hey, geez, that was a great start. How's everybody doing? Um, Hope you're all having a good Wednesday. I had a very long and exhausting day at work today, as it turns out. Cheers, Pizza Lord. Long and exhausting days at work tend to happen when the uh, program director for your entire engine line that you work on sends you direct requests to put together stuff for a meeting that's going to happen literally tomorrow afternoon. So it's a spend all day scrambling to put all this stuff together kind of thing. Fun times. So my brain's fried, so I'm actually kind of glad that I get to play The Witcher instead of like something like Apex. A little bit more brainless, I guess. Um, in any case, um, one of the things. Well, let me jump over here, and we'll get into the game window once I tell it to be The Witcher. There we go. One of the things they added recently in an update to The Witcher was a ray tracing performance mode, which is supposedly supposed to allow you to get a little bit better performance graphically while still being able to have ray tracing on. So I'm going to give that a try, and we'll see if we can actually. Well, actually, while I'm here, I'm going to turn that to unlimited. Does this menu just sit at 60 frames per second? I don't even know. Or do I have VSync on? That's why VSync's on. There we go. We're going to see what kind of frame rate we get when we're in game with the performance ray tracing mode on. And if it's decent enough that I don't have to worry about stuttering or anything like that, I'll just leave that on. If we're doing some stuttering or whatnot, I'll turn it off. My audio's still set up the way it is. Looks like it. So let's, where are we at? Looks like here.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kiera Metz.
Did I update today too? Did I update what?
Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kiera in tow. Ciri had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed.
Oh, graphics drivers? I saw it. I saw that there was a driver update, like right after I went streaming. Like literally 2 minutes after I started streaming. And I have no clue what would happen if I updated those while I was streaming, so I decided not to. Alright, let's run out here. What are we getting frame-wise? 60? 50? Yeah, see, that's what I want to avoid, is that little stutter that it just did. That would get annoying. I don't mind, like, I wouldn't mind if it weren't quite able to get 60 frames, as long as it wasn't stuttery. But it seems like it's still a bit stuttery. Alright. So let's... I don't know. Does it get any better if I turn, like, some of these off? mean, not really. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, as soon as I turn that off, I jump up to 95 frames. Alright. Oh, not gamma. I want display. So I can turn VSync back on and turn us to 60 frames. There we go. Not quite as pretty, but honestly, when it gets scaled down to 720p for you guys and it's on stream, I doubt it's all that noticeable anyway. It's a little bit less pretty for me, though. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it still looks good. You guys probably can't even tell because I'm playing in 1440p and then it gets downscaled to 720 for the stream. So there's a little bit of quality loss there. Plus, you know, streaming inherently, you know, it doesn't really matter what bitrate you're using, you're going to get a little bit of loss there as well. So it's always going to look worse on stream than it does for the person streaming it. I am, you know, now that I think of it, what does it look really dumb and stuttery on my end if I change this to 30 frames? Ugh. Ugh. Oh god, I don't like it. Again, you might not be able to tell, but that's weird on my screen. Never mind. Change it back. I was gonna say, if 30 wasn't like super stuttery or anything, I could turn the ray tracing on and just do it at 30 frames. But no, there was definitely, I don't know if it was noticeable at all for you guys, but when I was running around, I was noticing, I could actually tell the difference in the frame rate. Alright, what the hell are we doing? Where did we leave off? We have a quest that we're on right now that's level 6, which is appropriate for us. A favor for a friend. It's a secondary one. This is for Kiera. Last time, I think we literally just ran around to all the signposts or bulletin boards and grabbed literally everything we could. So we've got just a fuck ton of quests now, as you can see. So we've just got plenty of shit to do. Just gotta go do it all. So I think we started this one, or we were partway through it. I guess we started it because there's only one thing here. So I guess let's just do this one. How far do we have to go? 250, okay. My food bonus is low, so let me do that. Oh, god damn it. I can't see. Where's he at?
Pathetic.
Signal locks on? That guy. Wait. Damn it. Moved right at the last second. Kidding me? I missed? I just shot his horse in the ass. I'm confused as to how those aren't hitting. Can't do that now. Why can't I shoot it? Excuse me, game, please. Game. Game. Please. I'm not allowed to shoot at him now.
Ever fight a witcher?
That was so weird. The guy had a chicken leg. I can't loot this guy. He's unlootable. Yoink. Be gone, horse. Alright, what are we doing? We're finding ingredients from the missing transport. That's a plant.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Those noises! Oh my god. Oh, piss off.
Not your lucky day.
Drowner? Drowner? Yeah. These drowners didn't even have anything. God damn it. Give me the loot. Alright. More tire tracks. More tire tracks. Loot. More loot. Hang in there, skeleton. That looks like what we're looking for. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just guarded treasure. Alright, never mind. Why am I walking around with my sword out? I mean, I found the tracks. What else is there? Help me out here, game. Yeah, we got tracks. Did I just go the wrong way? I just went the wrong way. The fuck is that sound?
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
We found stuff.
Package still intact.
There we go.
Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kiera will explain this one. A dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart. Leftovers, cuts of meat. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
I'm gonna guess it's you that's the culprit. Which one of these don't we use very often? We use Axie very much. We'll use that one.
Waited for help. It never came. That's
Ugh.
Velen for you.
Read that. Monster brains. Alright. Bringing this back to Kiera. Avoiding the annoying assholes that are right there. Those Andrega things I think are like spider-looking bastards. Very stormy.
A storm, damn it.
That was exceptionally good timing. Oh, Kiera. I got your shit.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
I've already asked for all the other stuff, so...
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
I mean, maybe some other time is also waiting.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
I literally just stood outside this entire time. Oh, hello, rats.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The Cain Vin Capel.
What happened to the third mouse? It's a very good question.
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kiera, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
These options are great. I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
There's always one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit.
Can you make my armor
And
not
at dawn,
shitty looking,
everything will return to normal.
please?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Faster.
I don't know where the meadow is. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, it's this yellow line. Whee! I'm taking a shortcut. Fuck you, Kiera. Oh shit, I can't. It's a goddamn river. They've seen through my clever ruse. I'm just bouncing off of trees. Now I'm taking a shortcut. I have a quest right there.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
I probably would have to like stealth at it, like after he's off stream. Otherwise somebody'd probably just delete it right away.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs.
Did he actually,
Let's dig
though?
in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Unfortunately, I'm sticking with Yennefer.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I
What?
bet.
What constellation? It's not
Has a
even
different
nighttime.
Bit indecent, actually.
It just pans
Lean
up just
closer
a
and
picture of a
listen to
blank
your
sky.
Egfain Nave.
Kiera? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Alright, hold on a second. Oh, jeez. I think, okay, yeah, that paused. Okay, hold on a second. There you go. Making me do mod stuff while I'm trying to stream. Jeez. Alright. What was I doing? Our quest updated. It stuck us back on this damn main quest. I don't want to. Okay, so this is the continuation of Kiera's thing. That's a level 8. We'll hold off on that. We'll just go to this level 6, unless there's a... Is there a Witcher contract that's like my level? Yeah, there's that one. Where was that one quest thing that I had on my map as we were riding? Oh, it's right there. Convenient. At least it's not storming anymore. That's nice. What would be the quest I would get in this place?
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Oh, I remember this.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid.
Literally.
That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood, and suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
By the way, Supreme, you still here?
Worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Anything new?
So long.
Alright, so I got a quest of some kind. That one. Address the All-God using the altar. What altar? This altar?
Oh, all-god, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground. Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. An illusion.
What?
Gross.
Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return. I talk at least.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer. Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Beer. I stole your beer. And your money. I stole that too.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you. I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Oh, man.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
I'm busy, man.
This small pile of bricks I can't walk over. Alright, well that was quick. What are we doing now? Still want to work on secondary quests. Why doesn't this have a level? It's weird. Where the hell is it? Way the fuck over there. Alright, never mind. Sure, let's do this one. Where's that at? I mean, it's not way the fuck over there. It's... That's more like an all the way over there. But... We've got a fast travel in Orton that we can go to. And that looks... That House of Reardon thing is like right next to that fast travel. So... Let us go to Orton. I can't see if it placed a marker or not. Alright. Whee! Oh shit! Ah! Goddamn wolves! Where are we at as far as the, like, experience points? Oh, we have 3. What can we do here? Increase chances of landing a fast attack critical hit by 4% and fast attack critical hit damage by 25%. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced by 100%. Think. Oops. So you get Ard. That's Erden. When exploding shield. Increases the effectiveness of Axion dialogue. Okay, what are these? Ooh. Targeted enemy briefly becomes an ally and deals 20% more damage. Ah yes, McGranny's Discord notification that he's live on Twitch. Found your love for wine again. +50 vitality, 50 vitality, 50 vitality, 5% sign intensity, plus 5% attack power. I'm using the one that's 50 vitality. Where do I want to spend these points? I do lots of fast attacks. I should probably just keep doing this. And we'll put that instead of the weakening armor. Alright. Like, I don't normally like go out of my way to get wine, but wine is like low-key pretty damn good.
Said a hag to her. Now here's
Tell the Baron's boys he hides his daughter in the forest. Might toss us some
I
grub
asked
then.
him, how do I get my lush to use his head? Ow. So?
Yay!
Come on!
We won't be as cocky once the Baron's mad with yours.
No one out there wants to seize this chance.
Yeah, Fight Club.
You're a heartless man. I have coin and my old home.
Same old song since you moved in. Then go on, live there.
But it's
Easy,
infested
not
with
at all.
beasts.
Not my problem. Get the hell out of my house, you bent.
Rude.
What was that about?
What's become of me in the elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter.
What sort of
Brother and I, we
what
managed
sort of
to
wine
last
is it?
years.
Like, you know, general terms, I guess.
A caller came one day, a drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free.
Interesting.
I could never let you go without honest pay.
I'm not even sure what that all means. Like I said, I never go out of my way to get wine, so like most of the specific terms don't really know what any of it means. You know, I understand like red versus white, obviously, because that's just color, but that's a bear. I didn't want to fall down here. Eh. Can I get back up, please? Eh. Eh. Where the hell am I going? I've forgotten it. Excuse me? Piss off? Who the hell are you? Why are you firing arrows at me? Get off the horse. Ow. Stop shooting arrows at me. Ow. Ow.
Too late to surrender.
Let's cut that guy in half. Supreme with the dad jokes. Damn. A lot of shit in there. Okay, so like semi-sweet and smooth, yeah. Nope, those are bees. Avoid the bees. I don't know where my horse went. Oh, what the hell's here? Nice aim. I just fucking whiffed when he dove at me. Money. Bye then. If these wolves attack me, I swear to God. The fuck is over there? Oh, bear. No, you don't want that, me lord.
Must be the manor the old woman mentioned.
Is that a wraith I see gliding around?
Manor's got a few new tenants.
Not what I wanted. Books. Anything in here? Dead horse. Oh, I remember this. There's like a... It's locked. Oh, good. I found a marker. There's a key somewhere. Probably in the house. Remember when I played this before, there was like something about this specific little barn thing that confused the shit out of me. Yeah, I think it might have just been that you need a key to get in there. Taking your ladle.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
And a mug. Taking your mug. Am I missing something? She said there was a chest with a bunch of money or something. Why did my medallion get all buzzy right there? I am marginally confused. How do I get up there? There's loot up there. Grr. Alright, what did I miss? I missed that. That's what I missed.
A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal.
Also missed that there's a second floor. A pointless second floor, but a second floor nonetheless. Okay, I found a journal. Now what? There's something in here now? Stuff? Things? I don't get it. Alright, 1 second. Gonna look up what's going on with this quest. What's this one called? The Fall of the House of Reardon. Damn ad. Well, there's something at the back of the barn.
No one's been here in a long time.
Ah, that's what we needed. We needed to find this. And get jumped by a couple more wraiths. Have fun with your lurk. Am I over encumbered? Is that symbol?
Strange. Wall looks like it was put up later than the others.
Huzzah!
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe. Couple of pages missing. Torn out. The page is missing from the journal. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. Gods have mercy.
Weird. I am currently carrying too much shit, apparently. I need to drop 2 pounds of stuff. What can I drop? That weighs 8.6. That weighs 8.2. Hooray! There we go. I missed a wraith thingamajiggy. Oh no, that's the thing I just dropped. I can run! Yay! Alright, we're done here. We're supposed to go talk to her again. Horse is over here. Settle down.
That's it, Roach. Move it. Run, Roach.
What did I just find? Now an abandoned site. Let's see if we can clear this out. What's here? Oh, that guy. Yeah, blocking everything. Stop blocking, dickhead. You're gonna ignore the swords. Eh. Stabbed him right in the dick.
turn into a strigger if I don't eat my dinner. I'll call my mum.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Screech, creak, fiddle, string, me ghostly lines dance. For all of stolen covers three, a great feast tonight will be. Ravens, worms, and creeping rats, we'll have a mighty treat of thee.
Alright, all the Doctor Who fans out there. Moisturize me!
Gloriel's still unwell. Head's hot as a half, and she's seeing things.
Ought to take her into the swamp to save the sisters.
Nope, that's not the right one. That's just a random old woman.
Down sits in the old oak tree. All these idols devilish. Said the blood trickles down in greedy slut. Born devil head hurts.
Three-head fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will you fight Stanfish Gulper? Get out of my sight.
Oh, she's in here. I'm like, so confused.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though. Found your brother's corpse bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick, my husband, he killed him. Gods,
Sorry.
the truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
No. Could be someone stole it.
Perhaps. So many years have passed. But go back and search carefully. I've naught else to offer you.
I'll do that. Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
Hey, we'll level up.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, sausage, acorn flour and tossed.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Do not hear their huntsman. That some fiend prowls the thickets.
What am I to heat my hut with?
Is there any reason for me to go back
None
there?
of those since they stole the cattle.
What's the rush?
Okay, if I return to the manor, Dolores will move back there. Okay. Well, let's do that. I believe I opened up a signpost right by it. Yeah, Reardon Manor. Okay.
Wonder what door this opens.
Well, there's our barn key. Which one of you is the barn? I've lost the barn. There it is.
Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Something here. A chest.
Alright, I think that was it. So, what are we up to now? We've got Thou shalt not pass. And then we've got Wild at Heart. We've had that one forever. Let's do this one. Way over in Blackbow.
So you're that white one?
That's racist. Grindstone? Yes. And armor thingy? Yes. How much can I sell you?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
I can sell you a lot. Okay. What do you have? Level 9, of course. Ooh. Armor piercing on the one we have. I don't know though, plus 20 on the damage is pretty darn good. I'll take it. And all the swords we can possibly make are just a tiny bit better. Okay, let me swap my sword in, and we'll sell the one that we are switching. These things we have: sign intensity, AP gain, attack power, staggering, armor piercing. All right.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Sell him that. Now we will repair everything.
So long.
All right. Stuck on a box.
I'm staying here.
Nights
Maybe I'll
it's
spot
best to
Hannah.
bar the door and shut your windows
Let
tight.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, 'fore dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Oh, stretch. Sorry.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some men folk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods.
I
You
mean,
might have missed something.
This is The
Ask
Witcher,
around,
and
too.
it's also
She have any
Velen.
friends?
Just
Hannah kept
probably dead.
keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Oh,
This be the witch. Freak of nature.
When I grow up, I want to be a lamb.
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye, but gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange.
you lurking, meat
A
lord?
cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
It's gonna storm again.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's size and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Hunting SEAL team?
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
You see me muscles?
Let's run out to the woods in the middle of a storm to try to find some lady.
Midges were biting on account of this downpour.
We'll get the old bugger. He'll get out of my sight.
Some strays wandered our way.
Sod off, freak.
I need
I seem to have stumbled onto something.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys. Got scabies.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
But I didn't want to. I was doing the other thing. Alright. On Paramount Plus. Well, I don't have Paramount Plus. So that might be a slight problem, but... I have a feeling I'm gonna have to kill all these wolves.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you witchers. You're heartless beasts.
No man did this. Cuts, made with long claws, flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Hello.
Claw marks, deep.
Alright, what else are we supposed to find in here? Stuff. Things. I'm running around looking for red stuff. Not seeing any. Oh, there we go.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Something else on the ground. We already found that. Oh.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Follow the stink.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Got a signpost. It's good. Locked.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Okay, so somebody is a werewolf.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from. Show me what you got.
Ow. Jesus Christ. Love a big cave. What am I searching for? This is suggesting I'm supposed to be finding something in here, but I'm not sure what. I am confused. Alright, now I gotta look this up. Okay. Okay. Has to be nightfall. Alright, we'll come back. So we're looking for werewolves, cursed oil, and igni. Okay. Do I have cursed oil? No. Can I make cursed oil? Boom, cursed oil. Hello, top of Geralt's head. Okay, cursed oil. Did I wait long enough? Apparently. All right.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
You won't kill anyone, ever again.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run.
Round two! So close. They can make me do that entire fight again? Or do I just get the second half? Alright. Did I make the oil? I did. Help if I had my health regen on. Okay, we have a lot more health this time.
Think we need...
Skipping the dialogue.
Not...
I want...
I don't.
You won't kill... Get out of here. Run. Sorry it had to end this way.
Alright. Got a key, so we can open up the thingy that was locked in here. We got pants. Okay, so that finished that guy. I guess we can do Thou Shall Not Pass. Where do we gotta go for that? There's no marker for it. Okay. I guess we're not doing that because there's no marker. Good lord. I guess we can go back and talk to the Peller.
Don't object.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils, who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, besieged she was, evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Alright, we gotta go corral a goat. Examine.
This way, I think.
Oh, bitch, dodge my thing.
There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the beller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? This way, your grace. Where the hell'd you go? Bear! Run, you stupid...
Bear doesn't care about me. There'll be a cave there.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? You're no roach, but I bet we can be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders. It seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honour not its meaning. Win a spirit's favour, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Welcome back, pizza. Talk to the Baron. So far away. Do I have a signpost close by? I will just go to the one in Blackbow. And we don't get a teleport closer, so that's it.
Lightning strike?
Lightning strike? Oh. Because the thing's on fire. Hey Baron, shit's on fire, yo.
Castle's on fire! Hey, Paul!
Set the stables afire! It's burning!
Run! Fire! Drunk old fool tottering about again. Don't calm him down. Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! Well, what will you say now? Next time I ask anything, will I see that grin again?
No, never.
I gotta get in there somehow.
If Miss Tammy saw you like this...
That's it.
Looks like rain. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Light it more on fire.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
yourself a barrel of Lyrian!
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Let's dance. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Lucky, a right roll that is.
A bit of a fist fight.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A few hours later.
A bit further. Follow me.
No, not right now. I'm taking a drink.
child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Oh, my mother's alive. Do something! He's thriving something fierce. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
Damn, you're ugly. Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Dave.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's
No
work left
buts.
to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin.
Precisely 0 buts.
Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Alright, so we're supposed to wait a day, it said? Whee! Maybe we did do a little bit more. There's a prompt on it to sit and wait. God damn it.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Follow the glowy baby thing.
Fucking shit! Fuck.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Here.
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Let's do it! I don't like that sound.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Now, son of a bitch.
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Where are we off to now? There's a thing over there that's gonna want to kill me. Fucking wolves.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Let me out!
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bye! Alright, need to go talk to the Baron. Which I guess is this way. the horse. No, not that way. Oh, this asshole.
Halt! Stand in duel! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
At your service. Let's get this over with.
Enough! I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Anyhow.
Giddy up.
Huzzah!
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Let's talk to the Baron.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
How can I help you?
What are you selling? What's good?
What's good? I don't need those pants. Why do I have extra crossbows? What do you got? Ooh, you got better armor. Plus 10 on that shirt. And it's a legendary. I will just take that straight up. And better gloves. Sweet. Is there any random stuff I can sell you? Just whatever this is.
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more, sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
Take care now.
How may I assist you?
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
What are you selling? You have better boots. Oh, I need better pants, and I would have had the complete set. Darn. Irden Axie. What's this one that I have? Resistances. That's fine. Boots plus 5. I could make those. This is actually a plus 12. Can make a lot of shirts. Plus 3 on the pants.
So long.
Let me figure out what I got right now. Put that on. Boots plus 4. These are plus 5. Piercing, bludgeoning, slashing. What are these? These are actually just a tiny bit better. Anyway. Okay. I need... do that. Talk to him again.
May I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Sell these. And then I want... Was it that I needed? We got pants! Yay!
So long.
Okay, what do we got? Axie, Gwen, Igni, Ard. I'm using the Axie a little bit. Stick that on there. Alright, so we just got straight up better armor now. That's nice. Let me sell those pants.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long.
And we are good to go.
Ever heard of preventive arse whooping?
Oh my god.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
I just want to go talk to the Baron.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Rabbit.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Ah! Go on! Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Hoof it! Hoof it! Come on, lass! You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So long.
All right. How do I get out of here?
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll?
Uh-huh. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Nothing.
So long.
All right.
Oi, lads, boys say there's a lass round one of the villages that'll let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple, braid down to a shapely arse.
Sure.
There we go.
See if the common folk.
So we gotta talk to the Baron's daughter in Oxenfurt. We can do that. This is the benefit of having gone through and gotten all those bulletin boards, is we have all the signposts to fast travel as well.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Let's go to the gate.
side of the Pontar.
Seems that
Maybe,
medic's running
maybe
late,
not.
Knowles.
His
Maybe not.
Majesty
I
King
know,
Radovid
as
is a
usual.
stern
Soon
ruler,
as she does, a few
but a just
spades of
one.
sludge will be done.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Kitty!
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Kitty! The kitty's called Nibbles! It's Nibbles the cat. That's awesome. So long, Nibbles. We shall meet again.
Crawl back under your rock.
How do I change which part of this quest I'm doing? No, that.
Watch your step.
Such excellence. My
Everyone to me! To me!
I don't know if I'm going the right way.
That's the aim.
Well, that's telling the Baron. I mean, I guess we'll do that. And we'll see what this has us do afterwards.
move it! Can't seem to catch my breath. I think the smudge.
Doggo!
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So long.
All right.
Scabies.
I don't know what leads remain.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Take a look real quick, see what this means.
Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the Shrieker. I don't know. Wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You barmy. Oh, we got us a hero looking to save the common folk.
Okay, so I need to complete Hunting a Witch, Wandering in the Dark, Ladies of the Woods, and the Whispering Hillock. Alright, so that's just going to be a little while. So I need to do that one. I apparently don't even have all the other ones. So Ladies of the Wood is the one that I would have to do to keep going with this. We did get a pass though. I think I'm going to make it a short stream and stop there. Like I said, I had kind of a long day at work, so a little bit on the tired side. But let me go ahead and save here. And we will go to the main menu. And we'll do this. All right. Like I said, that's going to do it for me for today. Bit of a short stream, but hey, that's fine every now and then. Thanks for those who hung out in chat. Meat Lord, Pizza Lord, and Supreme, I believe. Don't think there was anybody else. Nope. Yeah, so thanks guys for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. I know you're doing a lot of lurking, which is fine. We love the lurkers. I will be back tomorrow, probably around the same time as usual, somewhere around 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 7 to 8 p.m. Central. I'm gonna try to look up and see whether Overwatch has gotten a patch to fix some of the bugginess, in particular the mouse sensitivity thing, where it's like stuck on integer mouse sensitivity numbers. If they haven't patched that, I will probably stream something else, maybe Apex, maybe Bioshock, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they get something patched for it though, and I can jump in and play some Overwatch finally. I've been meaning to dive into doing some ranked support play, so hopefully something good happens there. But anyway, thanks again for everybody who hung out today, and I hope we will see you next time, and have a great night.